So my car threw a code. The thermostat needs to get fixed. Oh crap. Okay. I wanted to take the recycling in today, but that's not going to happen unless I can get this thermostat fixed in time. But I don't think so. But well, these are the tools. This will be fun. Okay, so I need pliers and a 10 ml socket and wrench. Crap. Okay, I'll fix that later. Okay, so 10 millimeter is missing. Well, isn't that lovely? Well, I can still use the socket. Okay, so here's the 10 socket. Okay, so got that. And the part is right here. Already got a tray under there for catching the fluid. There we go. All right. Well, let's see how it goes. Okay, I am successfully draining. This is a little bit more controlled rather than popping that off and just having it dump everywhere. And this is what well, there's 2 YouTube videos I watched. There was this one, and then another one said clamp this hose back here and then pull it off, and that saves the fluid inside the radiator. But we're just going to switch it out because I bought new radiator fluid anyway. So but I do need to find some pliers. So a few different challenges. This has 2 screws. That's the top one, that's the bottom one. The bottom one goes down here. That was one of the tools to get it off. This was another. This one got wedged, so I had to squeeze in there and flip that over and tighten it back up so I could get that out, and then I had to undo it by hand. So getting it back on is going to be very not fun. Now I finally got this clamp down far enough to get the thermostat out of the hose, but 5 minutes of pulling and I've only got 1/4 of an inch, and I have a whole nother inch to pull off. Okay, here we go again. It's off. You can see it just was not doing its job anymore. So now comes the fun part, putting that all back together with that really tight nut and the clamp. Oh boy, okay. Now that went on a whole lot easier than coming off. Now for that the clamp. That'll be fun. I got the clamp. It would have been easier if I had 3 hands, but it is what it is. I don't know, I think I gotta straighten that out a little bit, but I got it positioned in a better place, so if it has to come off again, it'll be a little bit easier. Okay, back together. My hands were small enough that I just had to put the wrench down here and inch it a little ways so So instead of on top where it gets tight in there, I've refilled fluid and burped it, but it needs to be burped, or as they say in the auto world, bled. So let's see how I did. Okay, so let's see. Moment of truth. Hopefully it's not leaking. And don't expect the check engine light to go off right away. It takes a little while. But I've burped it a couple times. Moisture, but in draining, you know, everything got wet. So, all right. I guess the true test will be when I go to drive it somewhere. Hopefully I won't get stuck somewhere, but we'll see. So I just got done putting all those videos together and watched them, and I realized that I called it the bolts a screw once the first time, and then later I called them a nut. I know the difference, but I was so focused on getting that thing done, so it is what it is, and I still haven't gone anywhere, so I don't know yet, but it was an easy fix, so it should be fine.